Okay, public forum. We have a message from the treasurer.
I'm Vicki Peyton from the Sac County Treasurer's Office, and I'm asking for your vote this year in the election, mostly in the primary election. I've been in the office 44 years, 16 of which I've been the treasurer. Chris is my first deputy, and she has been in the treasurer's office 25 years. The reason I'm asking for your vote is because I'm being contested. In February, I had to fire a girl, and she's now running against me. The only thing is, she's telling kind of half-truths out there. She says she's being let go because she was selling Advocare over the counter. Well, it was a lot worse than that. There were many other things and many other reasons, and some of which we have found on her desk since she has been fired. She had probably 12 different checks that were stale dated, some as far back as 2000. We checked into these, and the vehicles have either been sold and resold already, or there was only one that was still active, and that was a $50 check. And we could still get that straightened out on the computer system, and we just had to call the people and get a new check there. There were many other things. She was always on the cell phone, and I asked all of the girls not to be on the cell phone because we're there to work. And she didn't like that because she was always on the cell phone either texting or talking, and it was not pertaining to work. So what had actually happened then, she did take an Advocare deposit and put the whole deposit in the motor vehicle fund. And if she had just gotten it back out, there wouldn't have been a problem. She left it in there. And it went on my semi-annual, and well, it just wasn't good, you know. And I kept asking her, why didn't you just do something? Why didn't you tell me? But she had been written up 2 years ago for doing personal work at the office. So I think she knew she was on thin ice, so she didn't want to tell me. But after I heard about so many of the other things after I'd written her up 2 years ago, she was actually really mean to all the other girls, and I said, well, I never knew. And they said, well, of course she's not going to do it in front of you. So there's part of that too. It was just if she came back, how would any of us work with her? And I would never trust her again. So I just wanted people to know what was going on. I do have a copy here of many sheets that I asked the county auditor, or county attorney, if we could show these. And these are things that were written in the past leading up to what was going on, and so I don't know if you guys want to look at this. In the primary, if you are not a Republican, we'd ask that you change, because the Democrats don't have any contests this year. They don't have anyone running. So Lisa and I are both running on the Republican ticket. So if she would win in the primary, then I'm not even on in the fall. And so it's very important to, it takes 2 minutes to change to vote. And then you can change right back when you're done. So, and we have some of those absentee ballots here tonight, if you know anybody's interested in me leaving any or whatever you want to do.
Can we leave a couple here?
Yep.
Yeah, just
Sure.
go ahead.
Oh, and I do have a few flyers. I don't know. Can you put any flyers up around town?
Post office, probably.
Sure.
I just
You
have
can put
a
them
few
wherever.
places that maybe you could put those. And these are the absentees.
I think they don't do it for campaign for elections, do they?
Post office?
I guess
No, I
so.
don't.
I don't believe so.
Get
We
your
won't,
picture in there and they want you.
say we won't put up anything here at City Hall, but
Okay,
No.
I understand. That's fine. But this
Grocery
is
stores and stuff.
just places that you do know that you
Yeah,
can put them up.
But I don't know if, can the city actually, city can't put them up though.
No, that's
you
what he said.
you guys
Yeah.
personally can do whatever,
Yeah.
but the city couldn't be involved.
After the meeting's over.
So, yeah, post office
You
or
wanna take some
whatever.
there?
I didn't leave a whole bunch,
You're done
just
yourself
a
on the
few.
phone.
But are there any questions on this that you have? On her being fired or?
Most of it was on Facebook,
Yeah, a lot of it was. Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah,
I'm really surprised you could
that's what she did.
share personnel, something like that, to the public.
Because it was all open meetings, we can't,
Okay,
I have to
That's
check with
different,
the
yeah.
county attorney and
okay.
especially again today before I started, talking to the cities. Yeah, because it was insubordination and misconduct that, she'd worked there a long time and I think she just thought that she didn't have to follow the rules like everyone else. So it didn't matter how many times I had asked her, and what I'm saying, when she was wrote up 2 years ago, I just had finally gotten tired of telling her every day to stay off the cell phone.
I'd gotten wind of a lot of that was going on up there.
Yeah. And if there's an emergency, that's different. I understand, and they can use it, but not just to be talking on it. So,
Thank you for your service.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And do we leave?
You can go whenever you like.
Okay, thank you.
You don't want to stay?
We can't say the same.
But I can take.